So I'm gonna start off like this. Something that was probably very small to you meant a lot to me. I think it was
That boy
April
humble.
2023.
On my last time when we,
I didn't think you remember that. So
I'm
you
gonna be honest with you, big brother. I don't forget no faces. I'm not good with names, but I don't forget no faces.
that interview, I appreciate that. That interview was meant so much to me because I interviewed you. I didn't know I was going to interview you until 10 minutes before that. I had no preparation. I didn't study for that. That was just, hey, you want to interview Kevin Gates? Yeah, and I did it. And the way that you like was just so like easy to talk to, and it was just so beautiful the way it came out. I just want to say that was one of my favorite interviews I've ever done. I've done like 500 interviews. So before we get into this, I just want to say thank you for giving that moment and sharing that moment with me. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for giving me the energy and the platform to be able to display that type of energy. You know, it's all about energy. You know, I respect men. I don't respect money, so I just move off of respect and respect alone. That's it. Some people you gotta overlook them because they don't even respect themselves. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I appreciate you for being you.
Well, for sure. I appreciate. I feel like so many people appreciate you for being you because once again, I talked about this last time, but I was interviewing people outside, asking who they was coming to see. Everybody saying Kevin Gates from all different types of backgrounds. I mean, like I said, white, black, whatever. Everybody. Not
Most.
everybody has that fan base. I feel like you got a very diverse fan base. I have reasons why I think you have it, but I want you to.
I know why.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you why.
When you say diverse, the only diversity that I see when I meet people is real or fake. That's it. It's no nothing else. Like we try to, you know, we try to separate ourselves by the differences, but the differences is what make us beautiful. Like you look at all the differences, and that's what make us beautiful. But like it's only two type of people: it's real people and fake people. I said this before in another interview. Real people do real things. Fake people do fake things, and that's just how I live my life. I don't allow myself to get caught up in somebody else's opinion about another person. Like I tell everybody, can I use profanity?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, say what
All
you
right.
want.
The only person, nobody can make me not fuck with you. The only person that can make me not fuck with you is you. That's it. That's
Facts.
all.
To add on to that, I think why, and this has to do with realness, why people I feel like connect with you is that you're very vulnerable in your music, and I feel like vulnerability doesn't like it transcends culture, it transcends race, everything, and the fact that you are yourself unapologetically, like you'll tell anything in a song, and I feel like people really appreciate that and vibrate with that. I don't know if you get that, but that's what I feel like your vulnerability also connects with people very deeply.
Yeah. That's crazy. You said that. Um. And it's crazy what I'm about to say. I got an old rap song where I say pain, but I don't think they hurt as hard as me. I had bumps on my ass from a dirty toilet seat. And people, when I dropped the song, people was like, man, how you could say da 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 da? But I noticed that it, like me being vulnerable like that in the song, it made me and other people start exhibiting better hygiene. You know what I'm saying? And I said that like way back in 2007. But it's crazy that you said I'll say anything because I was thinking about an old song where I just say anything. But it's other people that's going through what you're going through when you just tell the truth.
See, I'm a hip hop head. Like I really love lyrics, and I love when people are honest. And it's a rapper from Tallahassee named Bobby Fishkill. He's a very honest rapper. He'd have said the same thing.
It's
Like
good. That nigga
what he
was
said.
cool.
He said I remember growing up eating a red thing around bologna meat. Or he was saying he was going to school smelling like pee and. He said he had to use his daddy's string to like, you know what I'm saying, like to wear big pants and stuff. You know.
Mustard, re-wearing them clothes. Them clothes mildew because of that sweat, because our body has salt. So it mildew in the clothes. When you wearing your uniform like 3, 4 days in a row, it's gonna have a smell.
Saying that in a song, it take a lot. I feel like everybody can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody kind of wants to like talk about the glitz and the glamour. One of my favorite bars is a Trick Daddy bar where he said he wanted to buy a Benz, but he was 50 grand short. Everybody now they got 50 grand more to you know what I'm saying to buy the Benz. Everybody want to buy the Benz. So I just want to say I appreciate you for putting that reality and truth all the way from '07 to now in your music.
I mean, I'll take a Honda. Now, if I'm flexing, then yeah, I'm gonna pull up in something nice. But you know, my get around my day to day, I'm in a Honda or my pickup truck. That's me. That's what I like. I got a little pickup truck, a little TRX, a little Ram truck that I just move around in. You know, that's my day to day.
Lil, name was
I
some
mean,
big.
that's what I like.
Nah,
Now, if I'm
fast. You
flexing, I
always
might
good,
pull
brother.
up in something like that. But I'm a country boy, so you know
You
I
know
could
that
do a
boy
lot with
country
a
boy.
little.
So you being a country boy, that's a perfect
That boy, keep him
transition
mature.
into one thing that I did want to talk about was your I feel like you got a lot of country influence in your music, and being from Louisiana, I don't know too many rappers that have a lot of country, I guess, like twang in their music. Where did that come from with you?
Audiences are hailing the Hard Ice Killer. An icon is
Um, what you talking about? My voice?
Yeah, like your voice, like something like hard for satellites. Like that sound like it's damn like a country rap tune.
I talked about this a long time ago. When I was in prison, I wasn't able to catch no rap stations. So all I was listening was soft rock and country and things of that nature. So I used to make songs to what I was listening to. And it seemed like a curse, but it really was the blessing. Like adversity is what builds character. So that's a beautiful blessing that happened to me. And when you're going through it, it don't seem like it. It seems like, man, when this gonna be over with? But when you look back, you like, damn, like that really was a blessing. That built me. That made me better. If it ain't rough, it ain't us.
Hey, and you blessing people with the with this brand new coffee, man. Can you
Boy,
talk about
spit.
this?
Yeah, it's a blend of. I'm a coffee connoisseur. A lot of people probably don't. If you don't just drink coffee, but different coffees from different areas have a different taste and different roast. And like every time I go somewhere, I want to taste like how these people coffee tastes or how these people coffee tastes. And it's just a lot of my favorite little blends just all mixed together in one. And it's like my own little blend, like a general's ritual. Like I gotta have coffee. I mean, I ain't gonna say I gotta have it. Yeah, I gotta have it.
I ain't even no coffee, nigga. I want to try this.
It's not even that I'm addicted to it. It's me connecting. It's like me connecting to my roots because it's a ritual. Like even when I get my coffee, like I pray before, like Bismillah before I sip. So it's not that I'm doing this out. I'm addicted to it. It's just like me reconnecting with my grandfather, my grandmother, like all the old people. They drunk coffee, and you just walk up to them and let me get a little bit. And that's how it started. And my poor baby, he ain't number 9 years old. He on the coffee now, and that's what me and him do. I don't give him that much though, but you know he drink a little coffee before he go to school in the morning.
Hey, I appreciate you coming through. I know you gotta
Nah,
get
he
out of here
different for
soon,
that.
but I do want to leave you with this last question. I'm a huge wrestling fan, and I know you did an appearance on AEW TV. I think it was like a couple years ago. I haven't seen you talk about that after that. I was very curious. How did that come about? Did you reach out? Did they reach out to
We
you?
exposed
Because
him.
I'm not gonna lie. After that, I was like, we might need to see Kevin in the ring after that,
To
man.
be honest,
Very honest.
it just happened like that. I was in alignment and it just happened. It was beautiful, like that I got to experience that, but it just happened. It was in alignment with me at the time. I can't explain it. The new project I got coming out, Luca Brasi Ford, then I got another project
boy a
after that coming
wrestler.
out called Don't Know What I'm Doing, because I don't know what I'm doing, but I know that I'm on the right path.
So you could just be in the wrestling ring next year. We'll never. You don't even know. It's just your path.
I don't know. It's about what's in alignment for me. If it feel right, I could be in a meeting. They talking about $1 billion, but it don't feel right. That was that thing. They had a thing, an app that this dude was trying to get me to participate in. And I just always joke when somebody tell me about something to invest in. I'm be like, we gonna make a whole bunch of money. I got that from Juicy J. So I'd be like, we gonna make a whole bunch of money? He was like, yeah, we gonna make a whole bunch of money, but something didn't feel right about it. So I saw the dude like a couple months later, and he told me the whole company went bankrupt. It just ain't feel right. It wasn't in alignment with me, so if it don't feel right, I'm not gonna fuck with it.
And we'll leave it at that. If you got any last words, floor is yours, man.
Yeah, for those of y'all that don't know who I am, my name is Kevin Gates, and I would love to be your favorite rapper one day, if possible. You know what I'm saying? If not, that's cool, but I would love to be your favorite rapper.
That boy humble.
This man has my favorite ever double XL freestyle by far. Very, very good. So go check out Kevin Gates.
But I'd rather stay in stack, run some work, but they ain't never pay it back. But I fuck with them, could get down dirty, could go and touch them up their mama like my mama, so that'll kind of fuck her up. Yeah.
Low key. Hey, we will get to that later.
I'm just saying though, but and I hate to say that because I do a lot of fasting. Like, I fast a lot. Like, I only eat once a day. And when I really need clarity, I might go 2-3 weeks no food because I need that mental clarity, that cognitivity. So if you owe me money and you gaining weight, that's a sign of disrespect, homie.
That boy be fasting for 3 weeks now. We supposed to believe, Kevin, you don't be eating 3 weeks in a row. I just can't believe it. I
But
can't.
a lot of people don't look at that like that, though. Because I want for my brother what I want for myself, and you respect a man how you paying.
Nah, that real now.
On that note, we'll clean it up right there. I appreciate you coming through. Until next time, I say what I mean what I say. Haters gonna hate, players gonna play. Y'all holla at your boy.
I mean, if that last part was a little too graphic.
No, that was...
He said, I mean, if that last part was a little too graphic, I mean, we cut that out, redo it. You feel me? Hey, man, that's that boy Kevin, man. W interview. Now we got that boy Drake, man. Drake scared of Kendrick Lamar. He left the country. Who left the country? Lamar? Drake? Kendrick? Academics? Why Drake got so scared of Kendrick Lamar he had to leave the country, man?
Now, when it comes to Drake's ultimate nightmare of Kendrick Lamar playing Not Like Us for the biggest audience a musician could ever get, and right before that, this career-ending diss track winning every major award being closer to a reality than it has ever been, Drake is now not just sitting back on his phone and in boardrooms trying to find the most petty ways to stop and slow down the momentum Kendrick Lamar has had during one of the most dominant runs we have ever seen for...
Ironically, he's actually speeding up the process and giving it more and more life every time he does one of these bizarre, outrageous attempts to sue this man or take down the song or say something about defamation of come on, man. You just proving every single line in Kendrick's song bar by bar. Like, it's only a couple bars left, bro. You about to run into the the allegedly. You about to run into that, man. Let's talk about it.
From any musician, but he has now gotten up and is trying to do anything to change the actual reality of what's happening. And now, while for certain at this point, with all the noise around the Super Bowl and with the official videos the NFL is airing, which are featuring Not Like Us playing, it is clear that Drake's biggest attempts at trying to stop the record from playing have just not worked whatsoever. What Drake still has the ability to do is get up and try to go as far away as possible from the moment that is just going to solidify everything that has happened in this time in rap to an even greater level than we have ever seen, and this is exactly what Drake has done. As instead of trying to hold down the 6 or now claim Texas so he can try and make the case he filed there seem more legit, Drake has fled from everywhere that he has ever pretended.
Nah, he say he from Texas now? He not like us for real, bro. That boy not like, that boy say he from Texas now. All this big Canada ass shit he been talking this whole time and he ain't trying to stand on business.
To call
I don't like
and
it.
is now hiding out in Australia during this time where he will never be a bigger joke over here. But now, before we go any further into what this all means and what Drake is trying to exactly accomplish by doing this, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. And so now with Drake, in this time where Kendrick Lamar's presence has never been getting bigger in the entire landscape of entertainment, as between the Grammys and the Super Bowl coming up, his name has never been in higher demand, because at this point, and especially with the Super Bowl, with the way the matchup is shaped up, Kendrick's performance is really more anticipated than the actual game itself for a lot more people than you would ever think. And in this time when Kendrick Lamar is the biggest thing in the biggest event of the year, Drake has shown that he is still reaching new lows with every single thing he does, and really that he was always destined to make one of his most pathetic moves yet in this time, and of course this is exactly what he has done. As right now, Drake is just trying to turn the fact that he has left his home to spend time in a country that he has not been in about a decade as a flex. And now, of course, as Drake is not just hiding in Australia and doing nothing, but he is kicking off and preparing for another tour, and interestingly enough, his first solo series of concerts ever with the Anita Max Win series of shows, and I mean with Drake really now being at this point where he planned a whole line of events up that will be starting at the same night as Kendrick Lamar takes the biggest stage any rapper has ever been on by themselves. From Drake going about as far away as you possibly can from the Super Bowl and being within a place where the event as a whole is just not the marquee must-watch moment it is in so many other places, it is really just showing how this entire tour was an intentional move on Drake to turn to one of the few places he can still go and try to find success. But with Drake now taking the stage as a performer and making a move that is one of the bigger things he has done since this beef, and is still in a time where the Super Bowl is happening no matter how hard he tries to run away from it, what is really becoming clear is that for Drake himself and the community of people who still somehow proudly say they are fans of the guy, is that while Drake may seem like he is trying to remind people of what he was and making them remember why they ever even became fans in the first place, and he is getting back into music for this reason exclusively, when you look beyond what he is trying to tell us and this message that he is trying to put across, with everything else going on in music and culture, which Kendrick Lamar has such a big hand in, of course, while Drake may think this set of shows on the other side of the world are going to create the momentum he needs to make a comeback and once again try and reach the throne, what is so obvious about this entire tour, which has some of the strangest branding Drake has ever leaned into, and with the entire moment, which even when we look at what Anita Max is supposed to represent, which is just Drake's alter ego that leads into the things Kendrick dissed him about more than ever, it's really just ironic and really shows how much Drake's entire image has decayed that he is even doing something like this right now. And really, with all of this, what's now so clear is that just as Drake has shown for all of this time, he does not care about the music and art of what he is doing one bit anymore. And the only reason he is even putting these performances on in the first place is to do nothing more than distract himself and his remaining fans of the real problems centering around his name, and that are only going to get a lot worse as Kendrick Lamar is about to reach heights that no other rapper in their prime ever has just by being on that Super Bowl stage. And I mean, for Drake, while some people may give him credit for getting back on the mic and trying to play music and not doing every other ridiculous thing in the book, still, with this entire tour being a big play to try and distract from Kendrick Lamar, it's only revealing more how little he cares about the actual music of what he is doing, and how he is only using whatever remaining legacy he has in rap as a tool to try and get his own way for his own selfish reasons. And now, even beyond why Drake is doing any of this in the first place and why he has ran away so far, when Drake and Kendrick both go on stage on the same date, and Kendrick Lamar delivers a performance which, based on the stakes and his track record, may join the list of the greatest Super Bowl halftime shows of all time, and for Drake, while Kendrick Lamar is simultaneously elevating the bar for what a rap performance can even be like. He is going to end up standing on stage uninterested while he does karaoke with his fans and puts some weird props up to distract people from how lazy what he is doing actually is. As based on his past track record, this is all a Drake show is now, which is a perfect way to describe how his entire career has been for over a decade at this point, because instead of just doing something that is actually good, Drake just creates distractions to try and hide the lack of his own skill as a performer, and this is also why he's still doing arenas with co-headliners and not stadiums like Kendrick is. And I mean, with this being Drake's strategy to go against what really may be the greatest performance in hip-hop history from Kendrick because the stakes are that high, does Drake really think he is going to stand a chance when going against Kendrick Lamar within a way that we have never seen, or is he just showing that even after all of this time, he is still underestimating his competition's ability to perform in the moment, despite the fact that the only reason why any of this is even happening in the first place is because Kendrick has kicked him and the need for his music out of everywhere, ranging from the West to the place he claimed he was the king of once in the 6th. And really, when you put this into perspective, this is why even with Drake running away and trying to start this comeback effort within the manner he is, things are just not going to work out for him, because while he may win over this group of fans who have been waiting for him to come and perform since the 2010s, this isn't going to change the fact that he lost to Kendrick Lamar and he has proven that he is the weakest rapper of all time with how he responded to Not Like Us having such a major impact. And on top of this, it's sure not going to change how hyped people are for the future of hip-hop with Kendrick Lamar running the show, and it's not going to change the fact that GNX has been one of the most successful blockbuster rap albums that we have seen in years. And so if Drake delivers a performance that is anywhere like his last tour, which was just filled with gimmicks and distractions, and really with how lazy Drake's actual performance was, which from his stage presence to his energy, it's just all so low effort, he is just gonna more than prove by going out there and playing why him and Kendrick Lamar are in such different places right now. And even in a scenario where, let's say, Drake gives a performance that is a step up from the near unwatchable stuff he was doing during the It's a Blur tour, at this point, and this is gonna be the real problem with everything Drake does for so many people, and especially hip-hop fans going forward, no matter what, even if Drake does something that is technically impressive, by reacting and taking his personal feelings towards Not Like Us so far, where he has now put the entire genre of hip-hop in a place where he is changing the rules of rap beef, also that he can try and get his way, he is just never going to be looked at the same, and everything he does will always feel so disingenuous and off-putting. And while Drake most likely won't step up his performances, and if anything, in actuality, all this tour is going to feature are more ridiculous shows where Drake is hardly doing anything on
man, be painting his nails, all type of ish now. If y'all really peep game, man, that boy really for that. I don't know who he trying to appeal to, if he trying to get Bad Bunny crowd, if he think he the new Bad Bunny, bro, but you need to sit your... Boy, we knew about you, Jimmy, in the wheelchair.
Stage, and ultimately what people are going to see is Drake just play his greatest hits off an aux cord.
That boy been playing the biggest role of his life this whole time.
No matter what, this entire part of Drake's comeback plan has already failed, because with every single thing he has done, which has now resulted in him running away from everything Kendrick Lamar is about to be celebrated for, he doesn't realize it now, but from the performance themselves to giving Kendrick Lamar space to just create these bigger and bigger moments where hip-hop is actually at the center of everything. He is now just letting Kendrick Lamar build up his lead to heights that we never even thought were possible, and again, in this time where when we look at what's left for Drake to gain and lose, and geography has played such a big part in all of this already, as beyond the quality of performances, as Drake is running away from all of the places he has ever called home and is making his return to a place that before this he never had any interest in returning to clearly. Even when we look at how Drake is trying to push his collab album with Party Next Door to be a response to Not Like Us in a way, because he's going to be leaning into what it really means to be from the Six within a manner that he hasn't in about a decade at this point. Drake not doing anything for where he is from and now just abandoning everything altogether for this strange tour just seems like a weird move on his end, especially when you consider that Kendrick will now be performing at bigger stadiums than Drake ever has in his own city when his Grand National Tour comes around. But with all of this, while it's complicated to really see what Drake thinks he is going to gain from the most useless and random tour he has ever done, what is clear is that Drake in his own eyes is trying to make some sort of a last effort comeback attempt before Kendrick Lamar just takes things to a level they never can come back from. But in this time where Kendrick is just taking over to new heights, and beyond just his own personal success is uplifting everything around him, including where he is from, and really that goes as far from putting on more artists than ever to just helping people. And for Drake right now, he has ran away from everything he has ever called home and is ultimately hiding out in a place he has no interest in being because he wants to be as far away from the Grammys and Super Bowl as possible. This is just not a good look for him whatsoever, and I am sure when we look back at this moment just in a little while from now, we are going to end up seeing this latest display of Drake's failure be one of the biggest reasons why his career has ended in such a quick and rapid way. And so now with all this said, let me know, what do you think about Drake running away from Kendrick Lamar and all the winning he is doing in this time, and do you think that what Drake is doing is going to end up helping him or not? Now I can't wait to hear what you have to say, and if you made it to this point in the video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe. It helps me out a ton, and we need to have a lot of conversations about where we are at in hip-hop right now, so please be sure to stick around going forward. And now, if you want to see how just as Drake has ran away from everything and has made his entire career worse off for it, the other biggest loser in hip-hop in DJ Akademiks' career is going to be over even before Drake's is, because with what he...
Like, how did he manage to do that? He over here trying to save Drake, and he threw himself under the bus. Like, what? How you do that?
He just did, which is even worse.
That boy gonna speak on LeBron, and then go mess with the Jet? Oh, nah. It's over with.
Than the first piece of controversy he was in recently. Everything is just reaching an all-time low, even for his standards. Check out the suggested video.
Nah, that boy played, boy. He know he played, boy. I ain't gonna lie. He did it to himself at this point. Let's get to the next one, man. What else we got? Oh, this that finesse 2 times, man. We got that boy finesse 2 times, a little Woody, you heard me? Nah, not Lil Woody. J-Main. We got J-Main. Yeah, finesse 2 times admits he made a mistake raging. King. FNG, that's what the shit is the whole time. FNG King. Okay. I be trying to search King sometimes, you know, it's hard to find you. Yeah, man. Finesse game, I guess. And he claims Kevin Gates is the most loyal.
Yo, we back. We back with another one when he thought it wasn't gonna be no another one or something, man. Dude, he different. We back with another episode of Hoops. It hit
Damn, J-Main forgot to go to the barbershop and get the black spray this time.
different.
2 of them.
Man, about time, bro. Damn. Why the body big, bro? Damn.
It's all good, bro.
Damn. What took a nigga so long to come sit down on Whoops, though?
Oh, bro. Nigga just be moving, bro. And you know, I've been having to make it happen, bro.
Oh, for them grades.
I've been having to keep this shit going, so you got this big ass mic on me, bro.
It different. On for them grades, do your homework on. You can't be over whooping the mic, folks, because we see you with all the J on for them grades.
Tight shit.
We gonna do this.
Different.
We gonna. I think them the same type of diamonds that my nigga shout out my boy Gates. Them the same type of them diamonds. Them diamonds come from Emmett. It hit different, but them diamonds come from Emmett to Johnny.
They come from Nick.
Oh, Nick.
The slugs come from Johnny.
Okay, I gotta break this shit down.
Yeah,
Let's start there.
Yeah.
How much a nigga got on and just jewelry?
We just did a fit check. It came out to 1.2 million.
1.2 million in jewelry is crazy.
Yeah.
Nah,
Kids
for
are
real.
starving in Africa. You whooping.
Kids are starving.
You whooping.
Hit me up, pal.
Let's start there. Now,
I mean, Lil King should be good, huh?
look, bro, I do got the exotic pop whoop drink. It hit different.
Tap me.
Let's start there. See
Keep
if you
going,
really whoop.
keep going.
Okay, let's start
Right
there.
there.
Now you know that's a $100 whoop. It
Don't
hit
do
different.
that.
This a $100
I'm gonna
whoop.
support the black business first.
Okay, let's start there,
I'm
bro.
supporting the black business.
It hit different.
Cause
We right.
This your quarter of mine.
Now you stealing, folks. Just get my shit, folks. That's the shit I be talking about, folks. It hit different. Is that some Memphis shit right there? That's some Memphis shit he just pulled. Let's start there. Let's break this shit down. Next, we got
It's
Finesse
your
two
quarter of
times
mine.
on Woo's on Four now. We got Chirac and Memphis coming together. We got the real treasures coming together on Four Gray. Let's start there. Now you know you an over whooper, bro. So you know we got a lot of shit to talk about.
Shit.
You know we got to get right into it. I'm trying to see, do I jump off the porch? Like what do we start at? If we gonna start on the polygamy,
Right.
we gonna start on some music shit.
Wherever you wanna go with it, I'm with it, bro.
We gonna start. We seen the shit with King. It's a lot of shit going on.
Right.
I seen your brother whooping. Damn, they look just alike. They just got a bitch. I thought that was you.
Right.
I mean, it's different.
Right.
It's a lot. Honeycomb, Brazy.
Free brazen.
Do we got? So it ain't no. Okay, we gotta break some shit down.
All right.
So we jumping out the porch. They say, J man, you be over whooping when you got guests.
Right.
Let the guests do the talking.
Right.
Let's start there.
Where you wanna start it, nigga?
You gotta have a question, J-Man. Come on, dog.
Put it like this, bro. I feel like the fans just want to know on some real shit on For Them Gray. I'm out here saving the kids. I'm out here doing shit
I
like
appreciate you for that too.
100 for on my kids. We seen what you did with King on my kids on For Them. How you feel about like the feedback of everybody just like got they on the outside looking in? It's like a lot of motherfuckers saying a lot of shit about how you was raising them. So what's your thoughts on everybody else feedback over something you had going on, and what was your real relationship to him?
I think a lot of people just don't take in consideration where I come from, not far as like Memphis or like no hood or not. I think people just don't take into consideration that I'm off a 5-year bid. I'm coming off a 5-year federal bid, so I'm really not in tune with society, but I still have a heart. So when I see this kid in the hood shooting dice, smoking dope, this, that, and the third, I decide.
Nah, fast. He did for sure hold down King, bro. I ain't gonna lie. All this shit people talk about, that's that soft internet shit. Like, yeah, bro, how you raised the Jet? He would take care of Jet. Jet would fed, Jet had bread. Yeah, he would teach the Jet a little different morals, street smarts. Not too much, because he ended up snitching, but you feel me? He was trying.
I had to go grab him. And of course, he's very talented. He has a unique characteristic. He has a unique character. You know what I'm saying? And so of course, I felt like that he could potentially be something. He could potentially turn up, and I wanted to see the best for him. So I met his grandmama, and we kicked it off. I met his grandmama and brought him to the crib, you know, and I did what I did with him. But after so long, as I'm growing and as I'm free, you see what I'm saying? Like I'm free, I'm living now, I'm at home now, so it's like, all right, I'm seeing I got kids and Sugar got kids and then you know, you around here with other kids. So I'm like, damn, like I wouldn't want. And you know, I ain't gonna even not lie, even Sugar Mama, like she helped me out with it when it came to King, cause
raising them.
Yeah, because at the same time, you know, I don't know how to raise a child. I'm fresh out of jail, but like I said, I got a heart though.
Oh my God.
So I might not know how to raise a child properly, but I at least know the basis of getting a baby out the street. I know that. I know that motherfucker much to try to help a baby get out of the street. So
That's real.
I knew I was gonna I was gonna have to change him eventually. The whole time I'm dealing with him. But in the same sentence, you gotta understand that if this is what he accustomed to, if I try to change him right now, and I just met him, he gonna run away like he still did. Like he still did.
Now that's deep.
So I
Now you
tried
right.
not to
You
change
gonna
him
push it
too
away.
early. Because I'm thinking, let me grow a relationship with him. Let me show him like I want to see him win. I want to see him, and then I'm looking at it like,
Right, number 2.
You.
I sent him to school. I clean his image up for him. I put him on. He fuck around, get a Nickelodeon deal, a Cartoon Network deal. You never know. I'm thinking that when he get 15, 16, he gonna look at me like, damn, bro, you helped me. Like you got me all the way out. I'm glad you was hard on me when it came to school. I'm glad it was hard on me I'm glad you and I felt like that I was doing the right thing. I felt like I was easing in it. You see what I'm saying? But let me cover this up though. I still wasn't right for allowing him to shoot dice and being grown folks.
Business, basically.
Business
how they
and
told
clubs,
us.
and
Okay.
I still was wrong. I ain't justifying it at all.
Okay.
I was wrong for that. You see what I'm saying? But like I said, I had to grow and learn. See, a lot of people that got opinions about me, they been out here in this world and they never been to prison. They never been in a situation where they can't get the proper, you know what I'm saying, lessons that they need.
On my kids.
So now I'm on the streets, I'm getting the lessons, I'm learning now.
You're in a foreign territory.
I'm learning, I'm learning.
Now you
'Cause
back.
You gotta understand, I was 25 when I went in, got out at 30. But I went in from 14 to 16, from 17 to 21, from 21 to 25. From 25 to 30.
Okay.
So I'm
in and out.
I'm totally lost when it comes to society. I never had an idea until I was 21, 22. Like, you see what I'm saying? So, with all that being said, I don't think people take into consideration how you know what I'm saying? How,
that played a part.
but I'm getting better, and that's why we're gonna name this next project Time Will Tell.
Time will tell.
Because as time go, I'm getting better with time. I'm getting better. And I used to wear some bullshit outfits. I used to do bullshit shit. I used to say bullshit. Even with the internet, I'm getting better with this shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I feel like it's cool to make mistakes. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's cool to make mistakes and learn. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like it's even better when you got niggas sitting back hoping that you fail. I think it's better because now you really see who really fuck with you. Cause I done been around all the rap niggas. Ain't nobody called besides Kevin Gates. Kevin Gates is the most loyal nigga, like.
Man, shout out Gates, man. It hit different.
Hey, that bitch retarded though. But he gonna keep it real. He gonna keep it funky, like, and he gonna check on a nigga. And guess what? He gonna put a nigga on game. These niggas don't wanna put a nigga on game. They gatekeeping. They gatekeeping. They don't want. They see that you talented. They see that you fucking a bitch that they fucking. They tricking off on. Cause I don't pay these bitches. See, these niggas pay. And get what? I ain't saying that I won't cater to my girl or cater to a woman.
Okay.
I know 20, 30,000 and shit.
They be over whooping.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to the King situation though, I wish him the best, bro. And I hate that it went like that.
With the internet shit, you feel like that
What's good, plug?
The real situation.
The real situation, because in the internet shit,
good,
both of them, it went way too far. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because my PO got in it.
No, it's
and
too
the
far.
feds got in it. Like I'm under federal supervision. So in order to beat these allegations, I have to go public and let it be known, hey, I ain't around him. So whoever's sending these clips and sending all this shit to my PO saying that he around me doing this, stop doing it because he ain't around me no more.
My kid.
You know what I'm saying? But But that's that. It happened. What happened, and he said what he said. He did what he done, and you know, no matter what age you is, sometimes you make your bed hard. You gotta lay in.
First time here, keep grinding. Nah, bet that up, gang. Bet that up, real shit.
When I was 14.
Appreciate that.
It is what it is. I learned though.
So do you think he'll ever like double back, like, cause
When he
basically you feel
learn.
like he looking.
When he learned, he don't know.
Right, ain't
He
kicking
a
yet.
fucking baby. He don't know. like I don't argue with him. I laugh at him. You see what I'm saying? Like I pick on them. Like they had the little voice memos.
Yeah, that's what. So I was just about to get in there. How you saying you ain't arguing with him and you going back and forth on the whoop?
That's what I'm saying. But is you peeping the unsent message that he sent me out the blue? See, a couple people caught it, but it was an unsent message that he just out the blue sent me. Just nigga, don't forget I know where you stay at. So I'm like, hey, young nigga, quit playing with me before I tell whoop-de-whoop about whoop-de-whoop, boy, whoop.
Hold on, so
that's where he got this shit
like
from.
That on phone number.
Yeah, he playing internet game.
Okay.
Nah, facts. King gonna grow up and realize he really did need finesse, boy. That boy looking out, that boy put him in motion, that boy put change on him. You feel me? Put bread in his pocket, all type of shit. And he just gonna turn around because he don't want him shooting dice with grown niggas no more. Like, what?
It wasn't him. It was the people around him. King, not that he's smart and he very, but he can't put together a plan to go with a nigga. Like King ain't. So it was people around him that was coaching him, do it like this, do it like that, woo. So you know I can't. And at the end of the day, he's still a child. He don't know. He think he know. He think he know. He think he got it down pat. Like, but he'll learn. Just like I had to learn. Like I said, it is what it is. We live and learn. My mama always told me that we live and learn.
So do you miss him? Like, break that shit down.
Yeah, now he is the jet though, you feel me? So yeah, he learning just like Finesse said, like he understand he a jet still and he came from the hood. So he wanted to ease into teaching them, oh, that's not cool, rather than everything all at once. Like, hey, stop doing everything you doing. So it won't scare him away like it ended up doing. You
it's
feel me?
hard because he put me in a situation to where like my
he
freedom
be
was on the
told,
line.
Cause this not no grown ass man. This is like you looking at him like your son. Like, so it hit different.
Yeah, and you basically.
That's what I'm saying. Now he gonna realize, boy, he really needed finesse for real, bro. For
Man,
real.
you spit in my face.
Oh no.
He said without living there, it wouldn't have went this way. Nah, facts.
You know,
that's a fact though.
But it's just.
That's a
You
fact.
heard what he said.
It different.
It's just certain things you don't say, no matter how mad you get, child or not. Like it's just.
Yeah, he
certain
crashed
shit
out.
You don't say, especially like King. No, I'm on federal probation.
So you feel like he's so advanced, but he's still a kid. So you know that, but do you understand how serious?
King, no. I'm
know.
telling you, he know, bro.
It hit different.
He
they
know.
say he got an old soul. I ain't
he
met him
know.
yet.
Like listen. It could be two of my niggas. The bitch can like one of my niggas, and
He
the
said
other nigga
if
be
Finesse did
hating
what
King. I
King
call it
said,
out.
they both wrong. Nah.
King can tell when it ain't right.
Yeah, Jay gonna learn with time though. Like all us had to learn. You feel me through lessons. Like we ain't all listen to our parents the first time we heard something. You feel me? It was probably a whooping, messing up or getting in trouble or suspension or something that had to open your eyes. Like, oh shit, what is real? Or getting arrested? What?
Don't bro about the bitch. He like that. Like he
So yeah,
knows.
now sometimes you gotta
Like,
live and you learn.
He knows. Like
That's
it ain't
crazy.
like he don't like. There was another reason why I ain't had no, you know what I'm saying, problem having him around because I felt like I could teach him.
You think King gonna be bigger without
I
finesse?
felt like since he know, I can
I
teach
don't know
him.
now.
Bring him under your wing.
Yeah, because you know, you ain't the average child where I have to not, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know. So let me show you another way though. You know what I'm saying? And it just didn't hit.
100. That's crazy, man.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get into some shit with. Okay, so you and Sugar, y'all still happily whooping.
Right.
Exposing
Let's
the truth.
start
That boy
there.
said King is snitch.
We ain't had.
Nah, in fact, we were just saying that shit, bro. King ass snitching, bro. He talking about this man stuff. He on probation. He talking about stuff with his lady. Like, bro, what you doing, bro? You exposing this man for being a. Come on, bro. Shh. You gotta keep some shit player, King. Come on,
You on
man.
Whoop. So can you break the whole situation down? Like
King of rap.
how you felt about like when you found out with the situation with
Yeah,
I like to say Nina. It hit different.
Nina? Yeah.
Nah, I'm trying to think of the actress. What's her name in that movie? On Friday, Nia.
Nia Long?
Yeah, is it Nia Long?
Yeah.
I like to move. So that's how I
Nah,
remember her
fact.
shit.
That boy name just
but long
ringing
story
bells right
short,
now. Especially with Charleston speaking on Jit, bro. His name just ringing bells right now. As a kid, this man beefing with a grown man, Charleston. Like what?
Nia gone now. She had the baby by
that boy gonna be big,
her
bro.
ex-boyfriend. Nah,
Rap won't pay him. Nah, that's facts.
basically,
You do gotta
at
get on
this
that
point in time in
content.
your life, is you still want Nia back in a situation?
Fuck no.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, King can't rap at this point because he already ratted. Like, you feel me? That boy already snitched. He not rapping. He better not pick up no mic, go in no booth, try to drop no song, bro, because he not Lil RT. You heard me?
Fuck no.
He said nobody was mad like Lil RT did the 20v1. That's why I'm saying. Bitches were mad a little bit at RT, you feel me? For snapping on a Jit. And then the grown nigga snapped on him. Like, I ain't feel wrong for the grown nigga snapping on him because Lil RT was acting, you feel me, grown. But still, like, RT get away with most shit like that because RT ain't finna just snitch, you feel me? He speak his mind. He be crashing out too, though.
Me and my BM was just talking about this game. We from the hood.
They
Now. We
opposites
from the
right
trenches.
now.
Me and my BM was just talking about this.
Said that 21 with RT. Nah, that shit was out of pocket,
Like,
though.
it's not
You a
hitting
grown man
bitch
try to
that-
grab a Jit. Like, bro,
that-
chill out, bro.
How long I been gone?
He a kid.
I come home, see a bad bitch with a fat ass.
That's kind of like with the academic situation, you feel me? Like, these Jits do be getting under bitches' skin, bro. They be forgetting that, talking about, oh, it's just a kid. What you was doing at 15, nigga? Nah, let's not act like you one of these bitch made ass just that. You heard me? Your ass was crashing out at 15. If you anything like a real nigga, you heard me?
I'm fucking home.
So nah,
different.
15, bro, you grown, bro.
But
15, bro, you grown as fuck.
Bitch for real?
Like, what
But
they
you
be
put it
talking
next
about?
to Sugar though, so that hit different.
No, there's sugar.
15-year-olds catching bodies nowadays. What y'all talking about? Let's be real. Like, we ain't talking about these Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh! Jits, man, but it's two different categories. The lame-ass niggas and bitches that's really living real life. You know niggas.
What's up, man?
Oh, yeah, we got that boy Theo and Cat Williams. My bad, y'all. I don't know if y'all gonna fuck with this one, but I had to go tune in this one right quick. You heard me? It's legendary right here. Y'all remember the Cat Williams and last time he got exposed and shit. You know he about to expose some shit with Theo. Cause Theo, man.
What's up, man?
What's up, man? It's time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now all kids advance at the same pace. We got the Yu-Gi-Oh! Jits, we got the athletes, we got the cool kids, we got the lames. You feel me? Like, we always knew this. So I don't expect the lames to be like the real nigga, but we not gonna act like everybody like the lames. You feel me? I know I wasn't like them Jits. Let's talk about it. You feel me? I know you wasn't like them Jits. I know you wasn't like them Jits, Plug. You feel me? Your name Plug. You plugging. Yeah. You probably plugging back then the Jit there. You feel me? But you knew not to plug to them lame ass Jits that you knew gonna end up telling. Them you feel me? Them Yu-Gi-Oh! Jit. Man, you know what I'm talking about. I ain't trying to get into it.
That's nice of you to say.
I watched this earlier. And Bigo.
I feel like I can't believe I'm around you.
I gotta check this
I feel
out.
like you seem like a
I want to watch the full version, but that'd be a little long, so I'm gonna just check out the clips. You feel me? I don't know if Theo gonna copyright this bitch.
mythical figure.
He said, nah, I wasn't, but I got a son and a daughter, and I like to see the world differently. Nah, facts. I understand that. As a parent, you want to preserve the innocence of your child as long as possible. Facts. That's real. You feel me? You don't want your just growing up nothing like you had to. You feel me? That's real. But at the same time, we not going to act like these just is, you feel me? We got to be realistic. We got to understand. That's why you got to know, you got to, you feel me, really protect your child and be on point, because it's a lot of shit out here, especially nowadays with the internet. Like, come on, gang. It's so much access. Why a 4-year-old need a phone for? To call you, they should be with you. You feel me? When they go to school, they should have a phone number memorized. Get them a track phone, something that only call. You heard me? Like, yeah. Tell them not to get nobody else's number but yours. You feel me? It's little things we could do to make sure our Jit's straight, but we're not gonna act like these other Jits. We're not gonna act like a group of 14-year-olds and run your ass down. You feel me? Check your pockets. Let me get all that. Stop playing. You heard me? Statue at his crib? Nah, that's different. I ain't know Theo had a black man statue at his crib. Now that is unheard of. You heard me? Shout out Theo.
Love is
that
a
boy said he
battlefield.
put a juke on a what? Nah, do that.
Yeah, countless stories. Yeah, but he was tall, man. He was.
Which one, Theo? 34? Theo gonna get a nigga gone, man. Oh, man. I'm saying I'll be back. I'll be back. Fuck you talking about? Yeah, this shit. They clip.